Hello, hello, all you beautiful people. It is, I don't know, can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you hear all this amazing rain? Right now, I'm just sitting on the porch, enjoying the fresh air, the rain. I get a little bit of sprinkles on me here and there, but it's mostly protected by the porch. And life is just so good. I'm with Wifey, and that's been amazing. She cooks the best vegan food. She made the most delicious breakfast sandwich. Portobello mushrooms, zucchini, onions, sprinkled with salt, pepper, crushed red pepper, turmeric, and then, hello, Raven. I hear it. It's so beautiful. I'm just sitting out in the rain. It's a lot of rain too. Let's see, it's pretty intense. Lots of rain. It's so amazing. I'm out here. I'm reading a book. I just picked up this book today. At the farmer's market, there was this woman. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. She has this book, which is Accounts, Causes, and Solutions to the Epidemic of Homelessness in the 21st Century. But it's all about personal stories and healing. It's amazing. And then she actually wrote her own fictional fantasy series. That's all. Every time she had all these books out on the table, and I would flip open to a page and I would just read a section, and it just touched my heart like no other. I was like, oh my God, everything I was reading was perfect, in total alignment to how I'm feeling and what's happening. So I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I bought all, do you hear that? I bought all 4 of her books. She has 4 she has 3 in a series. And then she has Our Invisible Neighbors about homelessness, and it touched my heart so much. She talked about how the rain is getting a little sprinkly right now. She talked about how she was afraid of homeless people, and and I get it. I'm afraid of homeless people, especially if I feel like I might be in danger. And she talked about this fear that she had of it, and that one day she worked really hard, and one day she just went and sat next to a homeless man and hugged him and loved him. And he's like, you're not afraid? And she's like, I'm not. And she's like, there's more important things than cleanliness and, whatever, just loving on your other human. And so she started this whole thing. Oh my gosh, the book is getting wet. We're actually kind of getting pretty sprinkly, so the rain and the winds are getting a little bit more aggressive. But it's such a beautiful day. It's raining, fresh air, fresh water. Life is so good. Life is so amazing. Look at what's going on in the world. Zoom out. You got all these problems, you got all these things happening. Zoom out a little bit and just look back at all the beautiful earth that we have, the flowers, the trees, the wind, the rain, the fresh air. It's all here for us to feel good. Your job is to feel good. Spend time feeling good. Do what makes you feel good. Feeling good is so powerful, so amazing, so magnetic. When you feel good, other people feel good. And I just love feeling good. And I feel so good right now, sitting on the porch, listening to the rain, reading my book, having a good time, being with family. Life is so good. Life is so good. And I'm so excited. I am leaving tomorrow, and I am heading back towards Michigan, back towards my mom's. I'm still going to be up at my mom's for a little bit. This was just a little jaunt over to New York to see Wifey. But on my way home, I'm going to spend 3 nights in Ohio, kind of like a midpoint between me and my crush. And we're going to meet each other for the first time in person. Obviously, we've done lots of phone calls, lots of video chats. So we've definitely spent a lot of time talking with one another. And I'm really excited. And here's the thing, though. The rain is going to get more aggressive. I was thinking, I better move. It's getting crazy. I was thinking, about how with new relationships, we can get really scared. We can get really nervous. And it's not the new relationship that's making us feel that way. It's the ending of that relationship that makes us feel that way, because we may not have always been taught how to allow a relationship to end and how to move forward from that, especially if you've invested a lot of time, emotions, feelings, money, potentially even in a relationship. You know, I struggled to leave a relationship because of how much money I had spent. It wasn't a good relationship, but I just felt like I had spent too much money, too much time to just let it go. And that can be really hard. So when you're coming to an end of a relationship, you know, that's why we're afraid of new ones, because we're scared of them ending, because we don't know how to end relationships, which means we also don't really know how to begin new ones. Because if we begin new ones in fear of it ending, you're not really giving yourself the full benefit and the experience of the relationship. Them some powerful words, God says. So, don't allow the fear of a relationship ending to be the reason why you don't enjoy it or hold yourself from it or prevent yourself from having a good time. Right? I'm going to go into this next few days here, and I'm just going to have a good time. I'm going to focus on each day, how I feel each day. Am I having a good time each day? And just allow whatever happens to happen. I want a relationship for a lifetime. I want the love of my life. I don't need it to happen in the next 3 days. It can. I don't know. I mean, shit. Did with David. I mean, we had an awesome marriage. We had a lot of trauma that came up. We had a lot of things that we have learned about ourselves and each other that, could use a lot of healing and love. And I'm so grateful that I went to all the therapy that I have, and that David helped propel me and push me towards that and promote going to therapy for me. It has done wonders in my life. Here's a boo-boo. Juju boo-boo. You like the rain? You like it? Sweetness. Aw. Oh, I love you. And then I also got Zoo out of my relationship with David, but don't allow, again, the fear of a relationship ending or not knowing how to handle it when it's over is what causes us so much turmoil, at the beginning of a relationship, or all the advice that people give, oh, be careful, don't, oh, my hair is all wet from the rain. Be careful or be cautious. And all of that comes from the feeling of, if it ends, I won't know how to handle it. And I'll freak out, and I'll make threats, and I'll be mad, and I'll struggle, and I won't know what to do, and I'll think my life is over, and I'll wonder what's wrong with me. All of these things can happen, as a relationship ends. And that's what causes us to be so afraid of a relationship beginning. And I would say, oh, the rain is getting more intense. I need to go even more middle into the... It's raining so much. But it's the ending of a relationship that terrifies us so much, because we don't know how to handle it. We don't know how to move forward from it. And then also we have this huge, and it's raining terribly. Amazingly, if you're joining in and you're like, what's happening? There's so much rain right now. It's so beautiful. I'm having the best time sitting on the porch, listening to the rain, feeling the fresh water, although it's getting more and more it's getting windy, so it's approaching from all sides now. It feels really good. It's like a baptism. I love water. Water signifies so much, represents so much clean and renewal. And water also, has memory, and that's really cool about water. But anyway, not knowing how to end a relationship can prevent us from really enjoying one on the beginning. And I really love to enjoy relationships as they begin, as they go. And I now have spent the time learning how to manage and handle myself when a relationship is over, because we base so much of ourselves on our worth as to our relationship, and if this person, loves us enough or not. And if they, love me, then someone else might love me. But the thing is, do you love you? Do you like hanging out with you? And if you do, you're going to have a much better time moving from one relationship to another. And that's another thing too, is we were taught, and I mean, I don't know about you, but I was raised in a household that was relationships are everything, and that you should only have one. Now, this is weird considering that my parents have been divorced and married multiple times, but they highly stressed teaching that you should have one relationship, and then also that you have to make that relationship work no matter what. But it's why stay for a relationship that is not loving, that is not beneficial, that you don't feel good in, just for the sake of staying, just for the sake of the relationship? Of what benefit is that of to you? So all I can imagine, is just the Christian norm of you have one, you're supposed to have one partner forever, and it's supposed to be, the best. But so many people are living in marriages and relationships where they are struggling, all day, every day in their relationship, but they're only in it to keep it. Just to keep it. Like, the sole purpose is to keep the relationship, even though neither partner is happy within the relationship, or that they're struggling within the relationship. So allow the definition of a relationship to change for you, or allow yourself to be open to a potentially new definition of a relationship and the beliefs behind how long a relationship should last, or what exactly it needs to look like. I have many different types of relationships. I've had, I don't really date people out loud. And what I mean by that is I don't share if I am dating someone. But if I'm dating someone, I generally know that it's not going to be forever, because if it is forever, I immediately want to marry you. But that's the thing about forever too, is like, we think of those things of like forever. And again, this is coming from culture conditioning, social conditioning, the beliefs that we were raised to believe. Do you ever really question why you believe what you believe? And I would highly encourage actually to watch the movie Sea Monsters on Netflix. And it's actually a children's movie. And it will help you to understand why we believe so many of the things that we believe, and that where those beliefs came from, and should we question them, and how to question them, and what that journey looks like, all through this amazing Netflix movie called Sea Monster. It's a cartoon. It's for kids, and it literally is teaching us how we have been ingrained and indoctrinated to all these social conditionings and programmings that tell us that relationships are supposed to last forever, and if they don't, you're bad, and that, all these things about and that's just the beliefs that I'm talking about right now, obviously, because I'm at the beginning of a new relationship, and I'm at the end of an ending of a relationship, so I'm like right in the middle of all of that. And if it hadn't been for my marriage to David, and the therapy that I have gone through, and the personal development and the changes that I have made within my life, then I wouldn't be prepared to be able to end a relationship and begin, a new one, and understanding like what that looks like. And one of the things I love the most is called non-attachment. So we are very attached to things, and what that means is if I get attached to something and it leaves, it is heartbreaking. Or you get down, you get sad, you get depressed. Non-attachment says love the thing, embrace the thing, but when it leaves, be okay. Because in life, nothing is permanent, you can die at any minute. I could be struck by lightning right now. Anything can possibly happen. Like I said the other day in my life, you can meet the most absolute perfect partner, love of your life, and then they die the next day in an accident. And practicing non-attachment is knowing that whatever I'm enjoying in my life, if it leaves, it's okay. And I don't need to be attached to it in order for me to survive or be okay. Allow things in your life to come and go, because some things are just going to come and go, and you need to be prepared for that anyway. You could be a perfectly able-bodied walking person and then be in a car accident and be paralyzed. These things happen. It happens. So when you practice non-attachment, you get to a place where you can manage when those things happen. Oh my God, it's hailing! Ah! I feel like I'm causing the weather right now, by the way. Oh my gosh, it's so much! Ah! Oh my gosh! My sister and brother, or not my brother, my sister, we always played X-Men, and I was Storm. Oh my gosh, it is so much hail. I'm going inside. Oh my gosh! Get out of the hail! Oh my gosh. Wow, is it stormy. Wow, that is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. I love the storm. I love the weather. I love the lessons. This is all just so magical. But We were talking about, non-attachment. If you are so attached to something and then it leaves you, it can like crush, your spirit. It can crush your heart. It can make you think and believe that life is over, that everything is over. And, you can struggle to move forward on with your life without, like I've seen people, and this is myself too, a relationship ends and then I find myself crying in a way of like putting myself down, like something's wrong with me.